What's up, everyone? My name is Hassan. I'm from Switzerland, so you maybe noticed the accent. I just felt like spreading a message right now to all people, especially young people that trying to build themselves up, turn what they love, their passion into maybe a career or something, but you're still struggling with everything else around your life. Maybe uh, I don't know, maybe you aren't brave enough to actually take some risks to go in this direction. If you're if you're an athlete, if you're a filmmaker, musician, if you really I'm speaking especially to those people who really want to rise up, who really said to themselves like life is good right now maybe, but it can be better. I like to think like that always, all the time. And especially to those people, want to spread this message. I don't know, just some thoughts that I have. I'm a filmmaker, yeah, and I really like, and I started this like a few years ago. I found out about my passion like with 18. I'm now 21, and like since then my whole life changed really. And like with every year, I spend more time in developing like just skills and trying to gain experience, and it's so much to learn, still to learn. But like I've never been happier in my life. In the future, I want to maybe start a podcast on all of this, like just about the upcoming of young people with their dreams, of making it in whatever business or area they want to make it. And yeah, so in this video, I want to just quickly talk about like a phrase that I really like, and it is, why work so hard if not to become the best in the world? This is something that I have in my mind a lot when I work on my projects. Right now, I'm like, for example, I'm on a video. I'm on a short Nike commercial, fan made that I shot with a friend of mine a few weeks ago, and it's like I have also never been more confident than I am now. That I'm just like, because I have so much more pride in myself since I found out about my passion, but not only that, but also took some action to actually go to this direction. Uh, I worked in the office for like 3 years in an apprenticeship, and after that, I really noticed that, like, I really asked myself like every day. After this apprenticeship, I worked like half a year still there, just like as an employee. It was good money. It was really good money. But I asked myself every day, like, what else I could actually be doing if I didn't have to work right now. So that click, that just clicked in my head. So it's first of all the pride that you can gain if you, and I mean we've all heard this probably a million times with, um, just like, yeah, follow your dream, take some risk, whatever. But I just think so, like, we actually need to hear this so many times throughout the day, because it motivates for a moment. And maybe depends on people, like on who you are. Maybe you'll remember this like throughout the day. But if something comes along, like you will have forgotten it like by the time by the next 5 minutes that passed, because something else happened. You went outside or whatever, a friend called, and I don't know. You notice maybe that your motivation, that motivation that was just there, just faded away, and it's just like, it's just this message of, how can I say this, because I need to structure this a bit. In my case, for example, I'm trying to, what I have in my mind is, I'm working so hard on my project and to build a career on that, and all I have in my head is like, are thoughts that maybe, if I would, that I wouldn't even speak out loud to any other person except for me. I have like thoughts like, for example, I want to be the best. I want to become the best in the world at what I do. Like the number one director, film, music videos, commercials, whatever. I want to be, I feel, I myself, I feel like an artist, and I want to become the best in the world, maybe the best of all time. And I think everyone who wants to make it in their businesses or their areas, you know, if you're an athlete, musician, filmmaker, whatever, should have this thought. Because why would you work so hard if not to become the best? Okay, maybe you already have that thought in mind, but just to always remind yourself again, because that's so damn important, and because it just like refreshes your mind all the time, like why you're doing this. And at least it helped me, like even I write it down, I stick it onto my desk or wherever I go, and it just helps me, like it just mentally I know exactly like where I am, and I know where I want to go, and I feel like I really need that. Like I feel like everyone should have a mindset like that, maybe, because it's just like the thing that pushes you forward. And now we come to the comparison between like motivation and discipline, which are two different things. I would not have the mindset that I have without the influences in my life. And I'm trying to, like, because it's so important to me, just this rise up of, you know, if you really want it, I just want to spread like my thoughts on this, you know. I'm like, yeah, because it helped me that I have seen, because I wouldn't know like where I would be with my mindset if I haven't seen like maybe that video, if I haven't heard that advice. Like it's just like so important to hear it. I know someone out there will see this video and will maybe think, oh shit, I haven't heard that one before, or I needed to hear this from maybe this person, or maybe I needed to hear this in this way. So that's what this video is for. And yeah, we come back to motivation and discipline. It's like, you know the feeling maybe of motivation. I don't know, maybe even like on social media you see a video, also these like, I don't know, Andrew Tate shorts, or you see your favorite like artists, musicians, rappers having the time of their lives. And I don't know, maybe you're an upcoming, I don't know, producer or rapper too, and you strive to have that kind of lifestyle. I have the same. Like I have the same. I love watching like just Oscar acceptance speeches, whatever, and trying to imagine myself like, damn, I want to be there too one day. Like, and that's the thing that you always have to have in mind. It's not toxic at all. It's a necessity. It needs to, like, you need to have this in mind. You need to have these goals and dreams in your mind. Otherwise, why would you do it, right? Or how would you have the strength to even continue? So, and you see this stuff, this motivational stuff that feels so good, because you actually, for example, like a motivational YouTube video, a workout or something, and you actually get inspired to, I don't know, start maybe in the gym too. And you know, but the thing is about motivation, it fades so quickly. What's so important is discipline too, you know. You need both. You need motivation and discipline. Discipline is the thing that if you train your mind, like, and it needs a lot of time. It just needs a lot of time. If you train your mind enough, like, to be disciplined in, you know, getting stuff done, no matter how you feel at the moment, no matter what's happening around you in your life, in your everyday, like if you train your mind to still get this stuff done, no matter what's happening around you, and you do it like every day, like for example, I work on my videos and film ideas and whatever I'm working on every single day. Even if I'm not able to actually be like on my computer for editing or writing something, I'm still like opening my email, send myself a mail with some ideas that I have or whatever, make some notes every single day. And it's also like it wasn't like that all the time. Like I don't know, 2 years ago I would have done it maybe like, I don't know, every weekend, maybe once or twice a week after work or whatever. Maybe sometimes I would have an idea, but like I wouldn't think I needed to really write it down, because I don't know, maybe it wasn't, maybe I didn't have that confidence in myself that it's actually going to bring something if I write it down. That's changed now. Like I write every single idea down that I think could be worth, that is worth writing down, that could bring me something in the future. Like 2 years ago I didn't have that pride, so I didn't have that belief in myself that it's actually worth it. Now with every single day and every single day that I keep working on these projects, no matter how I feel, it's like over time it just gets automatically, your mind is like, gets automatically trained to really, like, it's like a script. Like if you read it like every day you read those lines, and I don't know, after the 10th day you have like a whole page in your head, and it's like it just rolls, it gets going. And it's like with discipline, if you do like not necessarily the same stuff every day, but if you do your work, the thing that you're working on every day, and you build this routine in your head, and no matter how you feel, especially no matter how you feel, not only if you're motivated, like you get into this routine. I feel like I have so much more to learn and to experience. Like the next few years I want to just like experience as much, also pain, like, or riskful stuff. Like I just found out, if you embrace pain in a senseful way, like for example if you embrace pain, for example in the gym, like it also, like, it hurts so much maybe, or it's just like so exhausting, but you feel so much better after it. Like even though like today's a day, I don't know, maybe you overslept or something, you know, it's a Saturday, you overslept, you have some things to do or whatever in the evening, and throughout the day you maybe want to chill a bit, but you still get this thing done, and you do that also, like maybe on the next day that you feel like that you oversleep or whatever, then you notice, damn, actually I don't need that chill time. Actually I'm perfectly fine with, like, I'm not gonna die of this, like if I spend my actual chill time with working on this project. Like afterwards you feel that, and you need to do it like a lot. It's like, if that makes any sense, it's like mentally, if you are able to control your thoughts, because I think our thoughts are our worst enemy, because there are so many thoughts that I like used to have every day, that I also have now, like doubts, fears, doubts if I'm good enough, if I'm ever gonna be good enough to go where I want. I can just recommend journaling and meditate. Like just download a Medito, a meditation app. You can meditate for 5 minutes every day. It's so simple and it's so good for your mind. And also journal, just write down your thoughts, what you're thinking, like every day, and you notice how you slowly can gain control over your own mind, and just push away these thoughts of doubt. Because like we don't need this, we don't need this shit in our head. Like we are focused on our work, and all these doubts is like, it's like haters that stand like in a circle around us and scream at us like we cannot do this. These thoughts, we need to just eliminate them or ignore them. And that's actually the thing with any negative thoughts that we have about ourselves. We should not have any negative thought about ourselves in our head. We should only have positive thoughts in our head, because it also affects, I don't know, it affects the way we are treating or talking to other people. We almost need to, like, I don't know, brainwash ourselves and just spread this message in our head that we are going to be the best at what we do. Because only that way we can do it. Like we kind of have to speak it into existence. Write it down, have it in your head every day. Because otherwise, like, it's only gonna be, maybe you're gonna do, I don't know, 90% of it. But if you're going to really, like, if you're going for it, you say yourself every day, like, I'm going to be the greatest, of course. Why not? It's just gonna take time. Like eventually you're going to do it, because what's the alternative? I hope this was helpful for you, and see you.